Lay down, or you can get down too. The boy dog and Elvira is just too freaking hyper. Both of them on the bed, so I made one of them get down. They need to calm their little asses down just a little bit. If I get up here roughhousing, their toenails can go into my bed and pop it. I can't afford another one right now, so. According to my app, my period is 8 days late. I've been having these stabby pains in my uterus. It feels like a pin prick or something. Just don't feel good. I'm just tired today. Still got the 3 little ones to take care of. The cats to feed. Crazy girl to let out. My hand today. Yeah, I ate. The only thing I could eat was some French fries. I'm tired. I'm so tired. All the time. If I was on the lake trying to fish right now, I'd probably be laying on the side of the creek or in a boat, passed out, sawing Z's. I'm just tired. I just feel so like my energy's gone. But I have been pushing myself lately. Hold me up. I'd be asleep. I feel like, that's what's so weird. I feel like if I lay down and shut my eyes, I'd just go right to sleep. But when I lay down, I'm just wide ass awake. But I'm so tired when I'm up. You can go through my thing and look at my videos. It's not something I want to get into right now. Quit! Oh, that's sweet. Well, I don't do boxes. I don't even feel like setting up today. No, I don't. I couldn't deal with one today if I had one. I even know it's the weekend. Telemarketers. Thank you. I don't have no, my thyroid is good. I just checked all that. I don't. I'm just tired. So the last cycle that I had was March the 8th. No. Tomorrow's Easter. Today is not Easter. So I have not eaten his ears. Yep. lay down here on my bed, go get my pillow, or just not even get it, just scoot down a little bit, and just curl up in a little ball right here with my doggies, and just take a slight little nap, just a little nap. Just rest my eyeball. Whew. Usually I have so much energy. I'm just so tired. Get up, make me some chicken noodle soup later or something, or I don't know, make me some more tomato soup. I can't stop yawning. Well, I guess a lot of people says that about you too. Rude ass. Thank you for squirrels. I'm glad I didn't let you in my damn gas box. Well, you don't act very pretty. You act very ugly to me. You're ugly about the way you act, not about the way you fucking look. Nobody that's very pretty acts like that. And it's rude as hell to somebody else because they've had a damn rough night. So you act pretty fucking ugly to me. Well, may somebody report your ass and get yours taken away too. I hope that happens to you. May you go through everything that I've had to experience in my life for being a bitch. That's what you deserve. I can be just as hateful as you deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve everything that you put out in this world, and I hope you get it. Now, I have no control over my emotions. I apologize. I'm not usually that harsh. Oh, I blocked her ass. She gone. All her comments are gone. But she was a C-U-N-T. A C-U-N-T. No, it's not earless. It's going to be earless tomorrow, but thank you for sending it to me. It's awful cute. I do hate to eat it, but I'm going to be munching on it for a few days. She's a see you next Tuesday person. See you next Tuesday. C-U-N-T. See you next Tuesday. Did she honestly think I was going to let her in my damn live stream? I don't do that. I've maybe done that like twice before with people. I don't like it. I don't like sharing it. To my platform. It's my pedestal. You're having a rabbit tomorrow? Yes, a chocolate rabbit. Quiet now! I'm gonna put y'all up. You'll bust my bed acting crazy. It's a chocolate rabbit. Yeah, she was the one that requested the dang box and then started being rude to me. You're hard to look at. Well, you probably a lot of people say that about you. Excuse me, I'm very pretty. Yeah, only a conceited ass person that is just damn a vile human being would say, I'm so pretty. You're so vain. You probably think this song is about you. You're so vain. The ugliest people in the world say, I'm beautiful. I'm gorgeous. The people that are got good... Will you quit? Get down. But very nice. No, beauty is in the soul. Has nothing to do with the way you look. You can be a damn supermodel and be ugly as hell. Have you checked your message? I sent you. I did. I sent you I probably put the wrong name. I didn't know what your last name was, and it required your last name, so I put Brown. I hope that's okay. I sent you a message back. You can be the most beautiful person on the outside, but it's the way you treat people that makes you beautiful or ugly. And it's always been that way to me. I'm beautiful because I treat people with kindness and respect, and I give what I get. If you're going to disrespect me and come at me, I can come at you a lot harder, and I can say shit that's going to hurt your damn feelings and make you just pissed off the rest of the day. I promise you that. I give out what energy I get. I hope her damn baby daddy cheats on her with her damn sister tonight. And he takes her house. Her kids, quit! Now quit trying to fight. Chelsea, I'm not breaking up a dog fight. I'm relaxing. I swear to God, I will hang you from your tail from the ceiling fan. Square up. And her baby daddy takes her damn house that she bought before she even met him, her car, and her kids want to live with their new stepmama and daddy more than they want to stay with her damn old ass. That's what she gets. If a man is with her, he's only with her because he's insecure about his own self. Quiet, Chelsea! I will take you and throw you outside and give you away to the circus people. She gonna whoop your ass, you keep on. The circus people are coming for you. They need a new trapeze dog. There's 3 piles of food over there. And these 2 girl dogs are fighting over 1 pile of damn food. They're bowing up at each other, sighing them. And I'm about to hit them with this empty Milo's damn tea jug over here. It's an old one that I've had. I'm about to just knock them upside the head with it. I'm just kidding. I might throw it at them, though. Keep them from fighting. I don't have my little zapper thing. I don't know where I laid it, but I need it. If I had it, I could zap them and they'd quit. But I don't know where I put it. No dogs were harmed in the making of this video. I just don't feel like breaking up a big-ass dog fight. Because if they start fighting, there's about 4 others that's going to jump in. It's going to be a team sport. These little dogs have got the nastiest ass attitude sometimes. They've got 3 or 4 piles of food, and they're having to have the same one. Like they ain't never had a meal. I'm so damn tired. I tell you what I'm going to make myself whenever I get my grocery order. I'm going to fry me up some hamburger meat. Well, it's going to be turkey meat. And I'm going to put taco seasoning in it. I'm going to get me some nacho cheese stuff. I'm going to get me some tortillas chips. I'm going to get me some black olives, some guacamole. I've got plenty of sour cream. I'm a sour cream freak. And some tomatoes. I'm going to dice them up, which I may do canned tomatoes, so I don't have to dice them up. That would be easier. And I'm going to make me some nachos. Plus, I need shredded cheese. You can never have too much cheese. See, if I put the if I put the tortilla chips down on the bottom and then pile all the stuff on top of it, then the chips will be kind of soggy and they won't be real crunchy. And I can eat them without them stabbing holes in my gums. And I know everybody's like, I like crunchy chips. Well, I like the taste of the chips better than I like the crunch of it. I stab the crunchy chips in my gums. That was amazing. Can I help you? But that's what I want. I want some nachos. And maybe some diced onion in it. I love onion. I missed the first part. That was amazing. I'm bringing all my dogs and chickens and church, and I'm moving in with you. Churches. What's a churches? Ain't that a restaurant? Well, I don't know who you're going to move in with because I don't have any vacancies here. My cats have a room, my dogs have a room, and then my crazy dog. Then my crazy dog has her own bedroom, and I stay in the living room. There ain't no vacancies here. Eventually, my dogs are going to have their own place in the back whenever I get it redone. And then they'll go out there, and I'll just go spend time with them. I'll get up in the morning and just go out there and feed everybody and let everybody out. And spray all the doo-doo or whatever they've done from the night before down the pipe out there. And I'll have me a little couch in there, a day bed, and if I want to, then I can just pile up like pups and go to sleep with the littles. But my dogs are very, clingy. I'll show you. I think that's why I think something's wrong with me, that they can sense it. They're not normally like this. They like me. They like to be with me, but like Elsa's never laid on me. They got to be touching me at all times, or they freak out. Good afternoon. This is California. I don't answer that question in case it might incriminate me later on. I don't count them anyway, so I couldn't tell you one way or the other. And every time I do count them, about 4 more appear. They're like Pokemon. Gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon. So California is hopefully breeding with Casper. And this is California. Carolina's hopefully breeding. These two are breeding with him right now. Chelsea's, I hope, is pregnant. What is the puppy's name? Casper, Carolina, California, Elvira, Elsa, Anna, Princess, and Ginger. I think I named everybody. See? He's never laid on me. It's so peaceful here right now. Would it be such a crime? They're Shih Tzus. I got one Dachshund and the other one is a Miniature Pinscher. And I want to tell y'all that I'm pretty definitely sure that I'm going to have shit pens available in about a month or two. Shit pens, if y'all would like one. Shit pinchers. If anybody would want a shit pincher. That is the best freaking name I've ever come up with. If anybody want a shit pincher, let me know. Well, the last litter, the only other litter I've ever had of them, I had 2 wire coats and 2 poodle Shih Tzu like textures. I don't know if they're going to be free. I'll probably charge something for them, but I don't know how much I'll charge. According on what they look like when they come out into the world, because we never know. And why did I mix breed? I talk about it all the time that mixed breeding is making mutts, because I just want a daughter of my dog to be able to keep. And I'm not breeding them to sell, and they will go into pet homes, and they will have to be spayed and neutered by the time they're 18 months old. That's why. Yes, I should have found a male dog that's the same kind as her, but then I would have to buy it. And she's 10 years old, and I'm not planning on breeding her. I don't know. Couple. My aunt's still in the nursing home. As far as I know, she's doing okay. I'm so tired, y'all. But anyway. No. So I'm supposed to have my next cycle. I'm 8 days late for this one, so I'm supposed to have my next cycle the second week of May. We'll see if I have it. I slept some, about as much as I do normally. But I can't wait to get my grocery order and make me some nachos. Nacho man. I wanna be a nacho man. I haven't had them in a long time. I think I can get all the stuff on IDs. Nachos look so good. Yeah, but you gotta have black olives to go on them. It's like a must. I like black olives. I like the taste of them. That's weird. Craving black olives. Well, oh well. I'm a weird individual. Come to me, Genevieve. Sorry, outside. I didn't mean to disturb you, but I had to get my phone. Quiet. Anna. Enough. Jesus. I really would prefer not to talk about it because that lady acting like an asshat on here about it. But you can go watch my videos. I lost my kids because somebody else wanted them. And they lied and manipulated everybody until they got them. It was my punishment for disobeying. Plain and simple. They didn't give me any kind of reason on the kids. The first three, they said there was a history of domestic violence, but I was correcting that. I was getting divorced. It was just, the system's freaking corrupt as hell. And somebody wants your kids, and they're going to give them to the party that shouldn't have them. So you have to keep on going back to court and paying money through the court and buying expensive-ass lawyers until you lose your home. Any family lawyer will tell you that family law makes the most money out of any other kind of law to practice. People spend millions every year fighting the court system and family court. Millions. And every time you file a new motion, you have to pay a new filing fee. Between $350 and $500. And everything is a new motion. And you're got a 50-50 chance of getting a decent judge that actually does what the law says. Most judges interpret the law the way they want to. They enforce it the way they want to. It's just like a guideline to them. They don't really do what it says. They do what they want. And all they are is to break up families. There's this group on Facebook. Go join it. It's called Fight CPS and Know Your Rights. Family Support is a private group. There are thousands and thousands and thousands of families that's had their children ripped away from them. And most of them, there's no good reason for it. Now, some of them, they cause part of it. But most of them, they don't. What? Quiet now. Oh, good afternoon. Let me read you a post. After the longest 18 months of my life, our caseworker told us that overnight starting May until our daughter is done with school, and then she'll be home permanently. This is what my baby's face looks like after when she found out And here's her new bedroom. She has been with her parental great aunt, who has been absolute nightmare this entire time, extremely controlling and wanting so bad to keep her. She now is being sweet as a pie to us. Anyway, I'm on cloud nine, don't give up. And that's a happy story. There are not very many of those. Most of these stories I read in this group are people just like me that's had custody permanently transferred, termination of parental rights after 4 or 5 months, because they've changed the law about CPS that they can terminate your parental rights after 3 to 4 months. It used to be they had to give you 2 years or a year. And then they marked it down to 6 months, probably last year or the year before. And now it's 2 to 3 months. It's all the time they give you to correct whatever they're saying you're doing. And you can never live up to their damn standards. They'll always find fault in whatever you do and nitpick it. Say you're not trying hard enough. And God forbid that your partner doesn't do their part. Then you don't do yours either. You're grouped up together. Their faults are your faults. So, let me give you an example. When I was with my husband, he would not participate in any of the goals of the CPS worker. All he done was scream and badmouth me. Thank you for the gift. Quit! All he would do was scream at me and badmouth me in front of the I don't know what she was. She come out to do like parenting classes and resources or whatever, teach you how to maintain the house and take care of the kids or whatever. Some kind of shit that they just make you do like you don't know. And he refused to participate. So because he refused to participate, they said we didn't make no progress, that neither one of us participated, and they just quit sending them out because obviously we wasn't going to do what they wanted us to do. And I sat right in there every time that she come, done the casework that she wanted me to do. It was a agency that they sent out that done like the goal plan for you, made a case plan, and then you followed it. So I always did it. I did everything that she wanted, and then she'd come back, the social worker would come back to me and say, y'all are not participating. Y'all are not doing the casework. Every time we come over here, there's a couple of dishes in the sink, and you're not keeping the house clean. And there are toys everywhere. It's too messy in here. It's nasty. Yeah. So shit like that. Every time we come over here, there are dishes in there. And I said, I've got 3 kids, 3 and under. All of them still in diapers. And you're bitching because there are a few freaking dishes in the sink. You know what I should have done? Which I wish I would have done if I'd been smarter like I am now. I wish I'd got me a damn trash bag when that woman left. Got every one of them freaking cups, plates, everything, including the clean ones, or rolled the damn garbage can up there and throwed every one of them SOBs in the damn garbage. Went to the store, bought me some paper plates, bought 3 sippy cups for my damn kids. Excuse me, my kids. If you just say a cuss word, then you're cussing them. I'm not cussing my kids. I just said a cuss word. Anyway, 3 sippy cups. Quit. And let that all be the only thing in my house. Keep me one little boiling pot and a skillet. Throw everything else in the garbage. Break it if I had to. Throw it away. Put it out there for the frickin' road. They wouldn't have been no dishes. We'll eat off paper plates and plastic silverware. That's what I do here. I have 1 plate down. I have 1 saucer. I have 1 fork, 1 spoon. And I have plastic silverware that I try to use in paper plates. And I wash it as soon as I'm done with it and put it back up and use it. I'm out of paper plates, so I'm having to use real plates. I don't get none of them out of the cabinet. They stay up there. I've been up there for months in the damn cabinets. Keep on using the same one over and over. But I wasn't that smart back there in my early 20s. And when I'd get busy with the kids, I'd just get more plates and shit down and get them all dirty. And then I'd have to go over there and stand up all damn night to wash them freaking dishes. So after she said that shit about the damn dishes, I'd stand up every single night after I put my kids to bed, after I had to run them all day and go out and do appointments and take them to school and all that shit. I would stand up on my feet for 2.5 hours scrubbing dishes. And then I'd have to go in their playroom and make sure all their toys was picked up. And I'd make sure that everything was completely spotless. You couldn't have a pet in the house. If there was a pet in the house, when she'd come over there and she'd just show up periodically, she'd start saying that she didn't think it was a good idea that she was about to pick the kids up for them to be an animal in the house, because they're too dangerous and they're too nasty. So that's how they do. It was just one little dog. One little dog never had a potty accident. So, it was just nitpicking. No, that's not why they picked up the kids. It was a bunch of shit, lies, and propaganda from my ex and his family and his mother. I just hear her old ass screaming to the top of her freaking lungs. A lie. Get her damn way. Oh, God, I'm glad I don't have to hear that shit no more. And him just going right in with it, a damn lying and using his fork-ass tongue. So, they come over there to the house the morning I was supposed to go to the gynecologist to have a biopsy done. Beating on the door. My little girl's in there in bed. Back door didn't stay shut too good. It blew open with wind and shit. Well, my grandma's dog was laying in there on the bed. Oreo, she was kind of aggressive. And I was trying to hide the dog from the woman, because I knew how she was, being a bitch about that. Dog being in the damn house. So, she started in, who's in here? Who's in here? Who's in here? I said, nobody's in here. It's just the dog. I don't want the dog to run out the door. Well, the back door got blowed open. I don't even know if I locked it. I'd been letting the dog out in the fenced-in backyard to use the toilet. I don't know why Grandma left her damn dog over there. I don't know. She went home. She was tired. She'd been staying with me. Well, anywho, she said, well, there's somebody here, and I'm just going to pick up all the kids because you're a liar, and you're lying to me, and you need to tell me the truth right now. I'm calling the cops over here, and if you continue lying, I'm going to have them put you in jail. So I'm like, nobody's here. Well, when the cop gets over there, it's a Blunsville City Police chief, or he's filling in for the chief. He had cancer and he retired. There was no body camera. And he said, if you don't write out a statement saying that your ex-husband was in the house violating a protection order that you had out against him, and that you would let him come back and live with you and putting your kids in danger, I'm going to put you in jail for interfering with a police investigation and false statements to a police officer. And you have about 2 seconds to decide and write it out. Or I'm going to put you in cuffs and put you in the back of the cop car. So as I cried and I said, what do you want me to write? I wrote out this statement, whatever that officer said. And I said, does this look good? And he said, yes, and I'll sign it. And they couldn't use it at court because it was under arrest. They had threatened me into it. But they probably still did, and probably the judge still took it. And so they took the kids. Called me into the office and said that being a mom was not in plans for me, and that I needed to get on with my life and without my children, and that I would never have my children back. They was gone forever, and I would never see them again. And that bitch that took my kids got promoted and sent to another agency. I think she's in Madison County now. Her name was Antonio Perez. I can still see her mustache. You need to go get that waxed, by the way. They never intended on giving me my children back. The children had been in the home with me for 6 months. They made everything extremely difficult for me. And they used my husband acting out and being abusive towards me against me. A risk of domestic violence in the home, because me and my husband was getting a divorce, and he was abusive. I can't lie, he was. But I was getting a divorce. I was planning on moving out of the home. I had put in to get me a government apartment in Joanna. Well, you will if they're gonna put your ass in jail. You know what it's like to go to jail? I do. It's not fun. If they threaten you hard enough, you'll say whatever they want you to say. Just like when they're torturing somebody, they'll say whatever you want to hear. You get threatened bad enough. Jail ain't a damn fun place. So don't sit, you sit there all day long and say, I wouldn't say nothing I didn't do. You will. Not to have to go to be imprisoned on false ass charges. And they're going to find you guilty of them. You'll say whatever they want you to say. Alright, so if you was sent to jail and possibly up to 5 to 6 years in prison on false charges, you wouldn't say what they wanted you to say. Nope, not me, honey. I never went to school. And then when we got to court, them and the foster parents, because the foster parents wanted to adopt my kids. And they had tried to talk me into signing away my parental rights when we went to court, or they knew that they was going to take my parental rights at court. They fabricated this story because he said that he had prosecuted a woman in Birmingham. He was a DHR worker, DHR attorney and district attorney in Birmingham. He fabricated this story with the social worker that I had been holding my daughter down and allowing her father to SA her. And she had coerced and talked my 3-year-old daughter into telling the judge that Mommy let Daddy hurt her in her private area. And I looked her dead in the eye and I said, she's 3, she'll say anything you want her to say. She'll say anything. I said, call her in here right now. We called her in there. I said, does Miss Perez hurt your private area? And she said, yes, Mommy, she did. Oh, that woman, you could see the steam coming out of her damn ears. I was railroaded, bullied, gave a damn lawyer that was in cahoots with freaking DHR in Blunsville a free court attorney, just like in Tuscaloosa, that just didn't give a shit, that was in with them. Everything they said was the way it was. That's why I lost my kids. And I remember when I went to court and lost my kids, I had to be 7 or 8 months pregnant with Addison. So when Addison was about to be born, there was a finalizing court hearing. And I was in the hospital. So his mother proceeded to tell the caseworker all this shit about me being pregnant and everything, trying to get her to reopen the case on me, to take that baby away. She didn't. I don't know why she did. And then the nurse was friends with my ex-sister-in-law and her son's girlfriend's mother. So she called in medical neglect on me and got my youngest son took away from me when he was 5 months old. I had caught scabies at their house. We talked about this. They all had it. They got it from the flea market. His regular pediatrician refused to treat him with the Promethean cream that you need to get rid of it. So they had sent me to a specialist. Well, when it come time for his appointment, my ex-sister-in-law promised that she'd take me to the appointment. And then she said, well, I'm not going. It was in Decatur. I didn't have a vehicle, so I had to call and change it. I didn't say what the big deal was. I was going to get my half-sibling's girlfriend to take me with my grandmother for the next appointment, or either have kid 1 to take me. I would have had kid 1 to take me if I knew she was going to tell that she wasn't going to go.